The LG we 20 years ahead, and today I'm doing a video about Metro by T-Mobile. So if you guys are looking to get a new phone, Metro by T-Mobile has a great deal for you. This is for new customers only, so do keep it in mind. So Metro by T-Mobile is offering an iPhone 7 for $49.99. You can get two iPhones 7s for $49.99. You buy one for $49.99, you can get another one done when you add a second line to your account. So that's pretty cool there if you guys are looking for a new phone. So the iPhone 7 is an older phone, of course. It's been out for 4 years now. So do keep that in mind. The specs on it are not as good as it was when it came out back in 2016, but it's still getting updates and stuff like that. So there you go. So it says here, share the experience of iPhone 7 on us. Switch and get an iPhone 7 for $49.99, then add a second line and get another iPhone 7 on us, plus sales tax and activation fee. Price after all instant rebates, restrictions apply. 32GB variant, and so do keep it in mind. This is the regular iPhone 7. This is not the 7 Plus. So if you guys are forgetting, if you guys have forgotten about the specs on the iPhone 7, the iPhone 7 has a 4.7-inch Retina display, a 12 megapixel rear-facing camera, 7 megapixel FaceTime HD camera, 32GB of storage. It's available in black. Y'all guys can see right there. It says here, entirely new camera system, the brightest, most colorful iPhone display ever, the fastest performance and best battery life in an iPhone, water and splash resistant and stereo speakers, every bit as powerful as it looks. This is the iPhone 7. So there you guys go. You're basically getting two iPhone 7s for $50, which is a fucking win. So like I said, you buy one iPhone for $49.99, get a second one for free when you guys add a line to your account. So that's a plus. So the iPhone 7 has a 4.7-inch Retina HD display with 3D touch on there, 12 megapixel camera with optical image stabilization, and then 7 megapixel FaceTime HD camera, A10 Fusion chip with M10 vision processor, splash and water resistance, stereo speakers and stuff like that. Says here, make a splash, takes a splash, alright? New black and jet black finishes, splash and water resistance. New home button. This is the first iPhone with the new This is the first iPhone with the new Touch ID home button there, so it's pretty nice. Entirely new camera enters the picture. The camera on the back is 12 megapixels with optical image stabilization, 7 megapixel FaceTime HD camera, quad LED True Tone flash. The brightest, most colorful iPhone display yet. Of course, Apple says it every year. This was back in 2016 when the iPhone 7 was released. So you do have to keep those in mind, alright? So the iPhone 7 has a white color ground 25% brighter than iPhone 6 or whatever. Then you also have 3D touch on there as well. A10 Fusion chip, the most powerful chip ever in a smartphone. Apple always says it about their iPhones. So the A10 Fusion chip is still pretty good. It's like about to be things like what, 3-4 generations behind now, something like that. So that yeah. So it's 2 times faster than the iPhone 6, longest battery life ever in an iPhone. I would say that's not true anymore because the iPhone now had better battery life than this phone, obviously. But you know. iPhone now in stereo, so that's pretty cool right there. Now with stereo speakers, 2 times louder than iPhone 6s. AirPods with lightning connector. This is the first iPhone without a headphone jack. So yeah, this is the first time Apple has. This is the first iPhone where Apple did not put a headphone jack on the iPhone. This is the first one that they didn't do that. So it comes with AirPods and stuff like that. Faster LTE with the best worldwide roaming, of course. You get 450 megabytes per second, up to 3 times faster LTE than iPhone 6, up to 25 bands of LTE, answer WhatsApp and other third-party calls. You have iOS 10 on board, but I'm sure that you guys will be updated to iOS 13 when you guys get the phone. So when you guys get the phone and it has iOS 10 on it, don't freak out. Don't freak out. You guys will be able to update the phone to iOS 13 when you guys get the phone. So don't freak out if it has iOS 10. Don't freak out. Alright, don't freak out. Like I said, this phone came out in 2016, so you do have to keep that in mind as well. Alright. It says iOS 10. It's why there's nothing else like an iPhone. So yeah. Internal memory 32 gigabytes, 4.7 inch display, 12 megapixel camera with LYS, hard LED 3 times flash, and my photos, of course. 7 megapixel FaceTime HD camera. There is no external memory support because this is an iPhone. Mobile hotspot, 14 hours of talk time, iOS 10, but you guys will be able to update it to iOS 13. So don't freak out if it has iOS 10 out the box. Don't freak out. You guys will be able to update it to iOS 13 and get updates for like another 2 years or so. So don't freak out about iOS 10. Don't freak out. Just don't freak out. The iPhone 7 has an A10 Fusion chipset with an M10 version processor there. The weight of the iPhone 7 is 4.87 ounces, and if you guys want to get accessories for the iPhone 7, they got some here, but you guys can go to Amazon and type in iPhone 7 accessories, and you guys will get more random accessories for cheaper. So if you guys are looking to get a new phone on Metro by T-Mobile, the iPhone 7 could be the one for you. Like I said, you can get 2 iPhones for $50 basically. You buy one iPhone 7 for $49.99, then you add a second line, and you guys will get the second iPhone 7 for free. That's for new customers only. I'm sure that you guys will have to put your number over to Metro by T-Mobile to get this offer. I don't know how long this offer will be good for. It's probably good for the whole entire tax season. So if you guys have done your taxes and y'all guys want to get a new phone, Metro has a great deal for you guys to check out. Like I said, the iPhone 7 is old as hell. It's been out since 2016, so it's 4 years old now. Specs on it are not as great now as back then, but it's still a pretty good phone. It's still a pretty well spec phone for 2020, and it's still getting updates. Okay. So, like I said, if you guys get this phone and it has iOS 10 on it, don't freak out. Y'all guys can put iOS 13 on it as soon as y'all guys get this phone. So, yeah. So, there you guys have it. If you guys are looking to get a new phone, Metro has you covered up with the iPhone 7 for $49.99. Get a second iPhone 7 for free when you guys add a second line to your account. So this is for new customers only. So yeah, that's a really cool deal. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you guys will let us know a lot. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.